everybody, welcome back to What the Face. Really glad you're here. I wanted to talk about something behind the scenes. So about a couple weeks ago, for some reason, don't know, I started getting a lot of emails, and these emails pertain to requests for doing reviews on companies' products. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why all of a sudden this is happening, but it is. And in fact, one of them was from the review I did on a shaving cream, which was the Dapper Dan. And I guess he saw, he said he saw my my video, and he corrected me on a couple of things that I put in. He didn't like the fact that I used the video footage of the movie before I started the video. He says they're not associated together with that product, and I think everybody kind of knew that it was just a joke, and it was pretty much a something that it was fun, and that wasn't the reason why I brought it in there. It was just a fun thing. But he did say that he was going to send me some stuff for me to review, and I think it was like either pomade stuff and stuff like that. So, like I said once before, that I think I'm going to do some maybe I'll just work it into the pomade stuff and then the shave in the same video. I don't know. But I had other companies also contact me too. So that was pretty cool. But all these things haven't come in yet, and I'm waiting on like 4 or 5 different packages to arrive. So I don't have anything new today to show you guys. And so I went back in my my den, and I looked at all the tins that I have. I've collected soaps for many years, and I went back and took a look at tins that I have, and I think I've done videos on just about all of them, except one, but let me show you some of them. So, here is Savannah Sunrise, and that is an awesome, that's a Dr. John's, and here is a Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Gondolier. Very nice, love that scent too. And here's another one from Phoenix, Club Guy. Look at that. And here's one from Cold River Soap Works. In fact, I have 2 of those. This one here, and the profile of this one is vetiver, modern vetiver, I believe it is. And this one is, I can't really read, citrus, there it is. So this one is called citrus. Now on his tins, none of the tins, when he had them like this, none of the tins have the actual scent profile, or what it's called, on the front. On the back is where everything is when it comes to that. And I don't know, that's his decision. I like to see it when I pick it up and what it all is. I didn't even think about turning it over until later. But that is nonetheless how he does it. Here is one. This is Dandy Gent. I remember doing that. This is a great scent. Here's another PAA right here. That's also a nice one. It's a very nice one. If you have never, ever tried this one, go get it from Ginger's Garden. It's called Enigma. This one is awesome. This, you'll never forget this once you smell it. It's that unique, and it's that amazing. It's truly a great shaving soap scent. Look at this. This is Sterling Soap Company in a tin. Remember, for those of you who don't know, Sterling started off in tins, and they never had plastic tubs at all. I think a couple of years ago they switched all their product line to it. And that's how people grow. And you can see Sterling is just amazing. Here's one, Sharp Dressed Man in a tin. Look at this, hardly used. Can you imagine? And I'll give you some more. This guy, Davis Soap Company, J.L. Davis Soap Company. If you've never heard of them, see if he's still in business. He just calls this shave soap, and it's called Be Dreamy. He has a bee farm, I believe, and all his products are bee related. But he started doing shaving soap, and let me tell you, this is truly a wonderful, wonderful scent. And his products are really great. I don't know if he's still in business, still doing this, but if you can find him, get one. This was something that was cool. The Shaving Nook. The Shaving Nook wanted their own shaving soap. That's a user group. And they contacted the guys in Italy that do these kinds of soaps, that did this soap. See it right here? This is the guy right here. I'm not going to pronounce it because I'll probably screw it up. But they created this. This is, and if you ever get a chance to smell this, do so, because it's phenomenal. They wanted their own soap. So the Shaving Nook wanted their own soap, and they created for them Flying Mango. So there's Flying Mango, and I did a review on this, and that is incredible, incredible. And the thing with their soaps is like triple milled. It's really a classic hard soap, hard puck soap. It's really nice. Here's a couple of andI, another Dr. John's, one of Dr. John's amazing soaps. When I did the video on this one, a lot of people liked it because I did a little synopsis of who andI is in the beginning, and a lot of people said they enjoyed that. But I think, and I have a couple of other Dr. John's one, because I bought it one time, the entire line in sample size. So this was what he considered like a sample or something. So I sent an entire, I just got everyone he would have at the time. He didn't have that many at the time because this is going back years, but whatever he had, I took. And this is another one from Sterling Soap Company. Look at the label on how old this is. And again, another tin. So this is called Vanilla Sandalwood. And let me open this up. Not even touched. Look at that. It is pristine. And the scent on this, just fantastic. So I thought to myself, I haven't even touched this one. Let's do a video on this one and see how it performs after all those years. I'd like to see what it is and what happens. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the soap, put it in a bowl, lather it, bring it to the face, and talk about the results. So stay tuned. Don't go away. All right, as you can see, the bowl is empty, right? So we're going to be using Occam's razor for the shave. We're going to be using it, and I'm grabbing you know what? I'll just use my Wet the Face G4 26 millimeter knot silver tip. That's a synthetic. And those are coming. Those will be here soon. We also have the soap in question right here. And let's take a good look at this. This is semi-hard. If I push my finger all the way down, I can make this soap spread out. So you can see that there's a dent in there. But we're going to take some of this soap and place it right in the bottom of this bowl. And then we're going to use the brush to make the lather and then bring it to the face. So let's get started. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cosmetic spoon. You can find these on Amazon. Just do a Google search on them. Just say cosmetic spoon. And when you come across one that looks like this, that's them. And they're relatively inexpensive. I use them all the time. You can buy a whole pack of like 100 for a couple of bucks. I recommend if you think you need something like this, you can get them like that. So I'm going to take this and let's just see. You see, we can scrape that right off. See that? Then I'm going to do again over here. Try to even it out. This has never been touched. It looks pretty good for, God, I can't remember how many years ago I bought this. Go back and see when his stuff was in tins, and you can get an idea of just how old this soap is. And it is so far okay. You know, it is not dried out. It's quite moist and pliable. So we can gonna place that here. Now I'm gonna spread this out through the bottom of the bowl, so you could see that. I took some away just so people don't yell at me. That's too much soap. What are you doing? Well, when you're home and you're doing it for yourself, you can put as little as you want. This is what I do. Okay, so there you have it. There it is. There's the soap. Now, it could be more than you would do, but that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to take this brush, and I'm going to put some warm water on it. I'm going to take the contents and just put it right in the bowl. I'm going to dry my hands a little bit, and then now I'm going to do the lathering. So here we go. I can smell the scent of the sandalwood, vanilla sandalwood. That's great. Look at this. I think we're going to get some really great results here. You know, it just goes to show you, if you take care of your soaps and you make sure that they're properly stored, they can last a long time. Wow, wow, wow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to call this finished. Maybe just a little bit more. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Look at that. So, let's take this to the face and do the rest of the shave. Okay, so we're back, and I have about 6 days growth. So let me wet the face. I had a subscriber tell me, he goes, I love watching videos, shaving videos, but I never subscribe to anyone but yours. And I said, well, why is that? He says, because you're the only one who shaves with a beard. And I thought that was pretty funny. So here is the soap, the lather, and let's apply it. Here we go. So this is rich, creamy. This is going on very well. And the sandalwood is fantastic. Vanilla sandalwood. I know there's vanilla in there. And if you can notice, this is slightly brown, very lightly tan. And that's, I believe, from the vanilla. The vanilla does that. I know when I make my vanilla tobacco shaving soap, it starts off like white, and then after a couple of weeks or so, it turns brown. It gets darker and darker as time goes on. Just the nature of that, you know. Okay. Here we go. Probably good for about 2 more passes, I'd say. And I want to just dry my hands on this towel. Speaking of towels, I'm trying to get some wet the face towels coming in. Just a couple of things, you know. Nice little swag stuff. So here is the razor and the Occam's razor, and let's do the shave. Here we go. Very nice. So when my wife first went into the rehab center and then passed the 100-day mark, she was told, well, they told us that she was not going to be able to come home because of, you know, what was happening to her. She couldn't stand and take care of herself and all that stuff. So, you know, I accepted that, and her sisters obviously did not accept that. They were very upset, very combative. But eventually, you know, we had a meeting, and some of them attended. Although sometimes I don't think they understood what they were listening to, or maybe they just didn't care. Eventually, they came to the conclusion that Mary had to stay. So what they all started to fight for was moving her to a closer location to them. So they explained their situation, where some of them couldn't come because they were just a little too tired after work. But let me tell you that I go every day. I go after traveling an hour and a half one way and an hour and a half another way. I get into my car and travel a half hour to see her every day. I have no problem. But I did what they wanted me to do. I took their concerns and I went to a place that they picked out, that they saw, because they saw a couple places that they wanted to take her, and I applied for her to be there. And they told me that there is a waiting list and they have to actually wait for people to pass away in order to accept Mary like that. So it's not going to be like tomorrow that she moves. With that, time passed. And I'm only talking about a couple of months. And now, the winds have changed. Now, because Mary's been there for 6 months, She wants to go home, and I know she wants to go home. She tells me every day. There's nothing I can do about it. I financially cannot help her here because I don't have the money to remodel my house so she can come home and stay here. But now the direction is, now everybody wants her home. So with that, now I'm in the process of trying to do that for them. And we're having a meeting, and I have the social worker and case manager. We're gonna have a meeting, and hopefully their questions can be answered, and we can either go ahead in that direction, or they can tell me once again that they understand, and in Mary's best interest, maybe she should stay. But we're gonna find that out. We don't know. So that's where my story ends. So I'm done with this shave, and let me just wet my face a little bit. And I'm telling you, great shave. Not one problem with that soap. Everything is great. Oh man. Perfect shave. Sterling comes through again. Even after all those years of being dormant, never used, another perfect shave. Someone mentioned last time I did a video that I did not put on aftershave, so I want to do that for him. I don't have my, I was looking for vanilla tobacco, but I don't have that, and I don't want to take it out of inventory, so I'll just grab my modern barbershop and end it with that. And let me just do this. Oh boy, that is fantastic. So I had a great shave, and I hope you enjoyed this little stroll down memory lane, and I hope I don't upset anybody about talking about my personal stuff, but being here all alone, I have nobody to really talk to, so I talk to you guys, and at least I get it off my chest. So take care everybody, and I hope you have a great shave, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.